Despite numerous calls and appeals from the Mauritius Wildlife Foundation, bat specialist groups and others, the government is persisting to cull Mauritius fruit bats, despite the fact that these bats are classed as endangered on the International Union for the Conservation of Nature list. Can we know from the Honourable Minister whether the International Union for the Conservation of Nature and its local representative, which is the Mauritius Wildlife Foundation, have been consulted prior to implement the decision of bat culling? And if not, why not? Thank you.
As I said, the recommendation to control 10% of the population comes from a recommendation from the Special Technical Committee, which last met, as I said, in December last year. The Mauritius Wildlife Foundation is indeed a member of that said committee, in fact, very well known to me personally. And I know that the records show that he, in fact, disagreed, of course, with the decision taken, but the majority of the members present approve the recommendation to control 10%. We are therefore going along the recommendation of the Special Technical Committee. As regard the red list of the IUCN, it is indeed still the case that the Mauritian fruit bat is on the red list of that IUCN entity. I am also informed that the director of my ministry's National Parks and Conservation Service is also a member of the IUCN Species Survival Commission Bat Specialist Group, which is an expert group addressing the fruit bat conservation issues. And I am of the opinion that this is a matter to be taken at that level to decide whether the Mauritian fruit bat, having regard to the numbers I have just stated, should remain on that red list or not.
Mr. Speaker, sir. Will the Minister agree that we are in breach of international convention if we are still persisting on this route of culling those, what we call Mauritian flying fox? Are we not in breach of international convention that we've signed to protect those bats who are endemic to Mauritius?
My answer is categorically no. We are not in breach. I have, Mr. Speaker, sir, to state that the House will appreciate that there is a balancing exercise in this very delicate situation called human-wildlife conflict. I have on the one hand the preservation of the Mauritian fruit bat. I also have the preservation of the interest of farmers and the issue of food security. Je comprends parfaitement les émotions que génère a control exercise, but I would have wished members of this House and the public to also share the grief of farmers when in some areas, according to official figures of the Faroe, up to 90% of fruit are destroyed during the fruiting season. So my duty as Minister of Agriculture is, on the one hand, to protect the wildlife, but also to wipe a tear from the eye of a farmer.
Merci. Je suis très étonnée de la réponse du ministre parce que la Mauritius Wildlife Foundation a publiquement annoncé qu'elle n'avait pas été consultée. But anyway, can the Honourable Minister give the guarantee that the last culling was not done during the lactating and calving period of the bats, please?
If Dr. Vikas Tataya contacts me, I'll give him the notes of meeting, and then he will recall what was decided there.
Next question.